Alright, so this morning I did a full gameplay and review on the 4 brand new skins coming out tonight in the item shop. So we got Bebop, we got Casey Jones, we got Krang's android with Krang in the middle, and Rocksteady. So like I said, if you want to see my full gameplay and review on all 4 of those, you can check that out. This video is about a secret with this particular skin, Krang's android. So I remember growing up watching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon, and Krang was one of my favorites. Now often he came out of the android and he would sit in like this robotic device with an astronaut helmet over the top is what it looked like, or sometimes he'd sit on what looked like a tripod. So sometimes he did come out of this big android. It wasn't often, but sometimes it did occur. So when I saw the android's body on here with Krang in the center, I thought, well, what the heck happens when you equip the back bling? Now his back bling is the Dimension X portal, but that's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about this one right here that's literally named Krang. So this is from Chapter 5, Season 1. It says, an alien warlord from Dimension X with a desire to rule everything. And that is literally Krang outside the android's body. He's got the ooze canister right there as well. So unfortunately, this was only obtainable by completing quests, and I think that was before everything was made non-exclusive, so I don't know that this is ever coming back. Maybe they'll introduce it again, but if I remember correctly, that was a limited time, once you miss it, it's gone for good type reward. So for those of you lucky enough to have this, there is a secret, I don't know what to call it. It's a secret maybe edit style for the Krang's android, or a secret reactivity for this back bling. However you want to word it, something special happens when you equip it with the android's body. So let's go ahead and equip it, and I'll show you. So on any other character, such as Casey Jones here, you can see he just sits grossly on your back with his tentacles holding the ooze. And if we go to Krang's android, the same thing happens, except if you turn him around, his portion that Krang normally sits in is now sealed off. He is literally not in there anymore, and he's displayed on your back. What an awesome little detail that is. They did not have to do that. Again, here's what it normally looks like. The compartment is open. He's controlling it. That's the exact same character that you see on the back bling. But the moment you put the Krang back bling on, it seals up, and he is no longer in there, and he's now outside. So I wonder what happens if you do the built-in emote then. Does anything change? I didn't actually test this, so let's see. So first of all, let me show you what it looks like with Krang in there. It's called Krang's War Cry. So he kind of lights up inside as well, turns a little bit red, and the android itself has some special effects too, as you can see. Okay, so what happens if we equip the back bling? Like I said, I've never actually tried this, so I honestly don't know. All right, here we go. Okay, so nothing different there because it's sealed off. Let's see if Krang does anything back here. No, nothing. Okay, so it kind of takes away from his built-in emote a little bit. But at the same time, remember, from your perspective, you're only seeing this angle. So it's not like you can see what Krang does anyway. But yeah, he's 100% sealed off from this emote, which makes sense. So there's a few other things I wanted to show you. So with this chest bump emote, here's what it does. You can hear that if you have a male character, it does a male laugh. Listen again. So there's kind of different variations. That sounded a little different. One more time. Okay, and once more. So you can see, they're always male voices though. So let's equip a female character. How about Joss? I like the Joss skin. And we're gonna do it again, listen. So definitely a female. Okay, one more. So that's kind of cool. Depending on which character you choose, you're going to have a different version of the laugh. Now, one of you left me a comment and said, if you're Bebop or Rocksteady, the bump emote sounds different. I didn't test this either, so we'll see if he's accurate. Maybe the laugh changes for him too. Let's see. it sure does! Holy smokes, that is awesome! That is an evil laugh. One more time. Yeah, I wonder if Rocksteady has the same laugh. Let's just check this one too. Okay, that sounds the same. Okay, let's try Rocksteady here. See if his laugh is identical. I think that is the same laugh. I can't tell. I'd have to hear them side by side. Let's do one more. Okay, so what about other villains? Like, how about Thanos? Would he have a special laugh too? No, that's normal. Okay, what about a monster character like the Devourer? I would think he would have a crazy laugh too. No? Wow, so it's just Bebop and Rocksteady. Okay, how about the Turtles? We gotta try the Turtles now. Let's try Donatello. Okay, well that was a interesting laugh. What about Shredder, maybe? That could be a possibility. Let's try normal Shredder first. Let's see if he does anything different with the beatdown as well. No, that's the same. Nope, that's normal too. That's weird that they would only do Bebop and Rocksteady. Cool though that Bebop and Rocksteady have a secret reactivity to it. Super Shredder? Come on, give us a crazy, crazy laugh. Nope. Either they just didn't think about it, or maybe they only wanted it exclusive to Bebop and Rocksteady. Splinter? No. So yeah, it's just Bebop and Rocksteady. That is so crazy. Pretty cool though. Okay, so here he is in game. I kind of actually like Krang being a back bling as opposed to in the midsection, because again, from your perspective, you can't actually see that much of Krang at all. Just some odd perspectives like this, when you turn around real quick, that's when you'd see his stomach. Or an emote like this that actually turns him around. Otherwise, you don't see him at all, even with your built-in emote. Again, you'd have to turn him all the way this way just to see. And who's going to do that during an emote? Probably nobody. So at least with him as a backbling, you get to actually see him, which is pretty sweet. But like I said, not many people probably have this unless you played back in Chapter 5. So when you aim in, you still can't see him. When you kneel down, you can. And let's see, in the dark, he's got that nice glow to him. Let's do a 360 approach. Yeah, so normally you see that glow inside the midsection, obviously, and now you get to see it right here. Plus the ooze lights up. So that's pretty sweet. It's just, like I said, a nice attention to detail. They didn't have to do that. They could have allowed you to double up on Krangs, and I guess that would work too, but I don't know. I love this skin. Krang is one of my favorites of all time. Even though his aim down sights is scuffed, I feel like this is an awesome character. Built-in emote, nice secret style or reactivity to this Krang backbling if you own it, and his pickaxe is literally built into his arm. Pretty cool all around. If you want to see a full gameplay and review though, again, check out my actual review. This was just a secret reactivity or a new style for Krang. Pretty sweet. Brilliant attention to detail. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated, and don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is Tabor time.